Hello all you YouTubers. Today I'm going to show you how to gloss a window board or sill from start to finish. As you can see, this is typical window board. This has already been pre-undercoated. Okay, so first thing you need to get your hands on is some form of dust brush and some fine surface scratch. This is a Dulux P180 fine surface scratch. Okay, right, so the first thing you need to be doing is just giving this undercoated sill just a bit of a denib. So just basically you're just taking off any fine particles of grit that you might have picked up in your brush. Okay, so you just do it underneath on the face, very lightly, so you don't disturb the actual undercoat itself, i.e. causing a dark edge on the edge of the window board. If you rub it too much, you're going to take that undercoat off, okay? Just do a very light denib all over. Right, that's actually been denib now. So next stage, just give it a dust off, and dust off any of the window or surrounding area. A bit of tape sticking out there. Okay, just give it a dust off underneath. Now one of the tricks of the trade is really, you've dusted that all off, but dust brushes do hold dust and grit, and as you're dusting it off, you can actually be putting it back on. So all you've got to do is get your hands and just use your hands. You'll feel bits of grit that you're taking off with your hands, so just take them off. Okay, right, so that's all ready. As you can see, I'm taking off dust, etc. So that's all ready for glossing now. Right, first thing you need to do is gloss the underneath of this sill. Yep. Now when you go up towards the wall area, don't actually gloss onto the wall, because what will happen is it'll drip down on the underneath. If you start hitting the wall at the back, it'll drip down, so just go up to the wall. And then follow around with your edges round the side, round near the window, etc. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is gloss you underneath. As you can see, I've just hit the wall there. You just do that front edge while you're at it. You will need a proper glossy brush for this, one that's been used in emulsion and undercoat and worn down a little bit. Otherwise, just try and use a big brush, you'll get bristles coming out of it into your gloss, and you'll find it hard to actually cut in underneath. If you look at some of my other videos, it will show you how to shape a brush, and that's just under how to shape a brush, applying to the filming, painting, decorating, trade secrets. Right. Now don't overload your brush with too much gloss, because a pure bristle brush will actually hold quite a bit of paint. Okay, so that's the underneath. That's it. You also must bear in mind you need to be using clean gloss, not gloss that you've used for the skirting boards or anything like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do around the sides and the back edge. Okay. This brush is actually shaped perfect for cutting it. I'm just doing that back edge now. So I'm just starting off by doing all round the sides and the edges and the underneath and the sill. Not by doing the actual main flat surface of the sill. Okay, and you will find you've got to just keep going over that front edge because that's where it tends to drip and sag if you put too much gloss on. Right, so that's that done. Underneath glossed, edges, side, back, etc. Now there's two ways of glossing this sill. You can continue by just putting a normal amount of gloss on the sill, which is fine. A couple of days you can probably put your ornaments on there. The other way is to put quite a lot of gloss on that sill, and that's what you're basically doing is overloading it with gloss. Now the drawback of that is you'll get what's called a soft coating, meaning it dries on the top but it's soft underneath. You do get a better finish that way, but it can take like at least a week to dry out in a warm house, which means you won't be able to put any ornaments on it for over a week or disturb the actual surface. Because if you put an ornament on when it's been overloaded with gloss and you've got a bit of a soft coating, your ornaments will sink in and probably stick to your sill. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to do it where you get a really shiny finish. The advantage of putting a lot of gloss on there is if there's any grit that is still on the sill, because you've got a depth of gloss on it, it will hide any grit. So all I do for that then is I put about an inch line of gloss from the side, as you can see, like that. You may find you have to take some of this off, okay? And all you've got to do then is spread it over. I'm going to take a little bit of this off. Just a little bit too much. You don't have to do it this way, you just do it the conventional way, which is just basically gloss the top of the sill. Right, so I've got quite a good lot of gloss on there. Good thing about oil-based gloss is it's made out of oil, and it levels itself out, finds its own level. Whereas if you put that with water-based paint, you know, you just wouldn't be able to put so much on. Okay, so I've covered the actual sill with quite a lot of gloss. What I'm going to do now is just sort of spread it out a bit. Okay. Just take a bit off your brush as you go across. Okay. And if you just go from the edges, next to the window reveal, cross like that, into the middle, just finely with your brush. Same again here, just go across, right up to the edge near the reveal, switch your brush around, there you go. Now you're going to have to check that you have not got it sagging down that front edge. When you go from the edge to the middle, that's called just laying it off, trying to get a smooth surface. Well, get an equal amount of gloss all the way across the sill. Although it does level out, you don't want to be the lump one end and thinner at the other. Now, like I say, there is quite a bit of gloss on there. That will take longer than usual to dry, so you're going to have to keep people away from that sill. But once that actually levels out itself, you'll find you've got a really good shiny mirror finish to your windowsill or window board. Okay? And ideally keep your windows shut so no dust blows in. Come back every so often and just go across that front edge until it starts drying off. And that's basically how you gloss a window board. Okay? Like I say, that will be a bit of a soft coating there for at least a week. It'll be dry, but underneath it takes longer for it to oxidise, the oils to oxidise out of the paint. So you need to keep things off that window board for quite a while. Okay, this is Warrington Filming, painting, decorating, trade secrets, how to gloss a windowsill. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. I've always got new videos coming out on painting, decorating and trade secrets. Thank you very much.